Hi guys, welcome to my channel. It's me, your girl, Angel. This is Robbie My with Angel. If you are seeing my face for the first time, I'm Angel. Pleased to meet you. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please don't forget to do that. Turn on your notification bell. And at the end of every video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. So today, we have another so-called celebrity, una role model. Una don't see her name for my thumbnail. SHAFY BELLO. She don't throw another bomb. These people don't cease to amaze me. You see, that's why we have to be very careful. The people we call our role model, we choose as role model, we want to listen to. And I want to believe this statement she made didn't just come out of her mouth. People around her might have known her to be somebody like that. When I say like that, not somebody that does what she said. So don't misunderstand me. So what I mean is that the kind of jam talk, she jam talk. And she's not a young woman, a 56 years old woman that's supposed to be an elder. An elder that young ones run to for advice. That is the kind of person this woman supposed to be. A grandmother. She is supposed to be a grandmother. In fact, some of her age is already a great grandmother. If she started having kids on time, she should be a great grandmother at 56. Yes, now so it be. So she came out now. She want to advise the young ones about the ashy level. And I know the Opo Milikis. And I know all those wrong girls level. She wants to advise them. I don't know what she came to do on Morayo podcast. Morayo, tell her the kind things where she won't come discuss. Because now all of them, they portray wrong thing outside. People that are in the forefront are supposed to be good role models. They are supposed to be showing us morals. They are the one throwing the moral out of the window. Because they want to talk, they say, hey, she shall be talk. Oh, she dey speak grammar. She dey phonalize her tongue. Say she dey talk. Even the way she was talking. In fact, let me allow you to watch the video so that you don't say, Angel, you talk too much. What are you talking? Show us the thing. Oh yeah. Brigadilaba.
To hear that the seeds that you sow matters. That needs to hear, no, you don't have to show your boobs to be sexy. That needs to hear, no, you don't have to shake your bum bum to go viral or get attention. And if what you're doing now is being a runs girl to make money, you don't have to stay there. I understand it. I'm not knocking you. I never judge. Oh, if you go be a show, do it. Yes, share. Do it well. Do it with respect and your full chest. Yeah, with your full chest. However, don't stay there. Don't stay there, darling. If that's what you have to do right now, if that's what you have to do to make a living, some girls are doing it because they need to feed mom. They need to send their aburo to school. I understand it. However, my darlings, don't stay there. Don't stay there. You are that needs to hear that the seeds that you sow matters. That needs to hear, no, you don't have to show your boobs to be sexy. I'm going to be 56 in October, right? But the thing is, right now you can call me to play a 40-year-old. Yes. Right? Yes. I can easily. So the reason I keep up is for my health, yes, but also I want to have longevity in what I do. And my girl will blend it, and then that's what I have for breakfast. And then I eat maybe one meal a day, good meal a day. So I'm watching it. Yes. It's not like because I'm in a vanity industry.
Una don't see the video now. So now una know why are they para. Because how can you, as a mother, as a grandmother, as a great grandmother, as an elder that you are supposed to be, come and advise ladies and women, because there are some women that are also in this kind of thing, that are in this kind of position to do their ashi in a level. If she said, if you want to do it well. Even Morayo say, own it with your full chest, Morayo. Now ashi they hold with full chest. Now job be that. Have you ever seen any job prescription where they write say you must be an ashi in whatever level? Have you ever seen any job description like that? People do all these things out of frustration. People do all these things to make quick money. People do all these things out of poverty. Condition, I make crayfish bend. Condition makes these people to end up in this way. It's like somebody that is an addict, that drinks, that smokes, that does all those addictive, negative things. Some of them in a condition bring them in that area. You will see somebody that will tell you, "Oh, I've never taken alcohol in my life, but there was something that happened in my life that the first thing that came to my mind is I just want to forget about this." That's so they carry bottle. Blah, 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 blah. That is how they started drinking. They will tell you. Some people have history of how they venture into things like this. Somewhere trafficked into this kind of life. And now you can't they say make them hold now with their future, make them do it with pride. That's how you use that word pride. Waiting you they pride for Ashi, Madam SHAFY Bello. Waiting you they pride for there. Eh? What is the pride in that? You see the people you people choose as role model? She will not come out to correct that thing she made. Because I've not seen a video that she came to correct it, to even say, "Oh, that's not what I meant. Oh, it came out the wrong way." Oh, she has not come to correct. She has passed a message. This is how the devil uses people like this to destroy a lot of lives. Because that statement she made now, if you go to the comment section, you will see people that are aligned with that. People are looking for a way to authenticate their evil, their wrongs. And when they see role models like these, people they look onto, people that they think that they have gotten there, people that they thought that have passed through a lot of fire and brimstone, that they are now purified, and the place they are now, they are ready, they are the people to show us the way. When they make statements like this, you will see a lot of people running with it without checking and thinking and weighing it. So now, this woman is telling me now that even if somebody is doing it, she said, don't stay there. What do you mean don't stay there? You don't see who they do and we won't stay there before? Have you seen who does it and want to stay there? He said, don't stay there. Which means say, just do and do. How long you want me she do and reach? This Ash 11. How long? She forgot that this thing is disease that these girls, these ladies, these women can contact. A lot of STD flying around. You people can name them. HIV, syphilis, syphilicoco, how did they call it? All those names that is attached. AIDS that is attached to this business. She forgot. Many of them have done a lot of aborts. That some of them will never even have kids again. Some of them have wrong child system because of the kind of illegal places they go to remove the pregnancy. Some of them die in the process. Some of them are being used in bondage. Some of these rich men, they will kidnap these ladies and they will tie them somewhere and they will be using them to make money. A lot of dark things happen in this industry of the Ashi. And I this woman, at her age, which she suppose don't get sense. No wonder very dark man said to that what did he call his name? The advisor to this una Senate man. When he tell and say, you don't be 50 years, say, so which means say you don't pass, you know if you get sense again. Because at this age, this woman supposed to get sense. For her not to get sense, not to know how to filter her words. Especially when you are called to an occasion that you know that women are there. They are eager, they want to hear. And you go make this kind of blunder. And Morayo came, he wanted to come and give excuse for her. Which excuse you want to give? The thing she said have already fly. A lot of people concord with her. What are we saying? We are supposed to protect our girl child. They are going through a lot already. We are not supposed to come and stamp this thing they are doing. No mother will be proud of that. No mother will be proud that the daughter is going to stand on the road. No mother will be proud to hear that her daughter is working in a place where different men are going in and coming out and going in and coming out, using her to satisfy themselves. No father, no parents want to hear that. That's the kind of job their kids does. It also applies to men because I hear now there are men doing that as well, looking for married women that want to cheat on their husband. looking for this all these big women that doesn't have husbands. Instead of them to settle down, they are looking for boys they want to use around and pay them money for that. That's not life. They just want easy money. And easy money comes with a price. There is no money that doesn't come with a price. But you see that easy money, it comes with a big price and a different kind of price. It is not a good price. There's a lot of dark and negative things that comes along with it. So let's be guided in the kind of things we put out there. Does it mean that these things don't happen? It does happen. We have a lot of people that are into this that want to do that for money because they are lazy. They can't think. They are not intellectual enough to go to school. Some of them are so lazy that they just want quick money. They don't want to work for nobody. Instead of them to go into business and do something else, it takes intelligence to do business and to stay on business. They don't want to do nothing. They just want quick money. We cannot give them a go ahead, even if we know these things happen. We should be advocates of morals, good morals. We cannot right all the wrongs in this world, but we must keep trying. When this woman, SHAFY Bello, puts out the right thing out there, I also put out the right thing out there. You put out the right thing out there. We'll be able to save a lot of souls instead of allowing more souls to fall into the same dish. Because we cannot turn blind eyes to it. We have to face it. We know these things happen. We know a lot of children are being abused every day. A lot of them are being trafficked into this kind of life. Yes, but I can't tell them to own it with their full chest. There's a lot of trauma in this dark side of this ashy business. There is trauma. There is pain. There's sickness. There's a lot that they get. Some of them, it becomes impossible for them when they grow up to stay in a relationship because of the kind of background, because of the things they have gone through. Some of them are struggling. It's a battle. We got many women that are going through therapy because of this thing that they have done. And yet, a woman like you that should know better, a well-learned and traveled woman like you came from abroad to come and take and do acting in Nigeria and take award. You have lived in the abroad. You are learning enough to know that there are some things that you can't just say. So it's so disappointing to see a grown-up woman like you telling girls to do the ashy for a while and don't just stay there. I don't understand. You say you understand. You are not judging. I'm not judging, but I can't understand it. That's not the only thing you can do to make money. You cannot give me 10,000 reasons why you decided to stoop so low to go and do ashy for money. Go and say pure water. Carry water, go hawk. Don't be your mate, they hawk. Stand for bus stop, sell water. You are looking for quick money. Go wash plate for restaurant. Go look for where you go wash plate. If you wash plate for this restaurant finish, go to that airport. Go wash all those poor where they do to women they pay you money. Work hard for your money. They'll find quick money. So they will pay you big money. Big eye, Enyuku, Ojula. Looking for fast money. Quick, fast, heavy money. Go and sell. Go and hawk. All those people that do Agbero, we call them Agbero. It is even better than going to steal. They will say, I'll be calling Oshodi. They will be calling passengers to come into the bus. When the bus is full, the driver will give them money. That's how those people, they survive. We call them Agbero. That's honest job, respectful job. Instead of them to go and be doing 419, go and be stealing and be picking pockets. Some of all those Agbero, they have helped a lot of people to retrieve their money. That some boys, they are doing picking pockets. I've seen some Agbero that help some people say, hey, they will catch the boy that did pickpocket. And that same boy, I've seen his mate doing Agbero, but now pickpocket, he won't put on to steal somebody's wallet. So you will not tell a pickpocket to do it, to hold it with your footstep. Say, I'm a pickpocket, I'm a 419, hold it with your foot chest. I'm a kidnapper, only with your footstep. I'm a panyo, only with your footstep. Eh? Pride, do it with pride. That's what it means. All the other wrongdoings, they should do it and own it, Morayo, with their full chest. Because it's all about making money. It's all about surviving. It's all about hustling. They are hustling. The person that is doing ashawo is hustling. The person that is doing 419 is hustling. The person that is doing kidnapping is hustling. The person that is doing killing is hustling. They are all hustling for money. They want quick money. They don't want to think. They want to use their hands. They want to reap where they did not sow. So those people now should do it with their full chest, like she was demonstrating. Shameless people. Disgraceful Nigerians. These are the people that bring bad names to our country. We are waiting for your apology, SHAFY BELLO. And you, Morayo, that explanation where you explain, it's not apology. You have to apologize to your fan, to the whole Nigeria, to everybody watching you, and let them know that that statement is wrong. That thing she said is totally wrong. Nobody should encourage that. Nobody. Even if it happens, we are not denying the fact that a lot happen. People are into it, men and women. We should not encourage it. It is not immoral to be encouraged and to be home with your full chest. Ireo, it is well.